CaPLESS-Eat food rating system is sort of like a guideline for us to be able to choose the best foods to eat to protect ourselves against cancer and chronic inflammation. The fact of the matter is that it's very confusing to learn what to eat. There's everything from, a vegan diet to a vegetarian diet to a paleo diet, which is the antithesis of the vegan diet, to a ketogenic diet, which is a high-fat diet. So we become very confused as to what to eat to protect us against cancer. And what I decided to do is put all the information together, conduct world research, all the research that's been done from all over the world to determine, okay, what are really the best foods to eat, particularly for prostate cancer or even for cancer as a whole. So within the CaPLESS-Eat food rating system, we have a scale from 1 to 5, where foods that are higher up on the scale, let's say 4s and 5s, they're the most protective foods. You want to eat plenty of those foods as much as possible. Foods that are 3s are neutral. They don't do either or. They don't promote cancer much and they don't really protect. So they're okay to eat, actually. Foods that are 1 and 2s you should have least often and be careful with quantities, not have too much of it. So this gives you a general idea of how to make the best dietary decisions when you are eating at home, when you're shopping at a supermarket for food, when you're going to restaurants and all these other situations and events that do occur. The other interesting component to the food rating system is that you can actually eat a food that's a 1, but if you add other things to that food, then you can make that whole meal a 3. For example, let's just say you go into an Italian restaurant and you want to have pasta because everybody else is having pasta, and you're saying, I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm saying, okay, I'm on your team. You ask for penne pasta. You don't ask for the cream sauce because that just makes things worse, but you ask for fresh tomato sauce, and then you add garlic, you add oregano and different rosemary, different spices. You add broccoli to that food. Now that meal is actually a 3, even though you have pasta, which is a 1. So it makes it manageable. It makes it so that you stick to the plan. It's sustainable and enjoyable, and you're still having great times with people you love. And ultimately, that's what we all want, right? The CaPLESS method comes from the book that I wrote, Thrive, Don't Only Survive. This is a book, of course, for men with prostate cancer or men that want to prevent prostate cancer. CaPLESS is an acronym. It stands for CAP, capital C, lowercase a, capital P, carcinoma of the prostate. And then LESS, L stands for lifestyle, E stands for eat, SS stands for selected supplements. So that's the CaPLESS method. And the idea is to put a solid program together, a program that's based on science, that's sustainable, that's doable, that's enjoyable for men to lower their risk of prostate cancer or prostate cancer recurrence. Of course, once you live this CaPLESS lifestyle, you reduce your risk of mortality and dying from pretty much anything else. And that's the goal. The goal is to take this diagnosis, if you've been diagnosed, as an opportunity to live your best life, to live stronger, to get slimmer, to whatever your health goals are, to actually reach them, to change things at work, to stress less, because once you've been diagnosed with a cancer, you realize that, all things are small things and you shouldn't really sweat small things. So that's the concept behind the CaPLESS method, is really to create a movement, a community of people that are not thinking, well, I got diagnosed with the C word, oh my God, I'm gonna die. No, how do we live our best life? How can we become more fit? How can we live, have better relationships? And that's the idea behind the CaPLESS method. And of course, there's a dietary component that we developed called CaPLESS-Eat.